Hi, Maggie. I'd just like to go over really quickly the post that you sent me in your email. So I figured it would be easier to just do a really quick recording and send it out to you so I could be really clear about what I'm talking about. This first paragraph is fine. And oh, by the way, the McDonald reference, the year is fine. We're talking about historic perspectives. So I expect some students to use historical documents and older articles. So that was absolutely fine. Here, if you look at this Hagee reference, here the comma, you don't put a comma after a in-text citation. This is an in-text citation, right? Following APA format, this would be a parenthetical citation. The formatting for your parenthetical citation is fine. You just don't need this comma after the Hagee reference, right? It would be Hagee 2013, explored Nightingale's early work. Now here, you have end environmental theory and found, right? So she explored Nightingale's early work, comma, her environmental theory and found, right? And her environmental theory, period, right? So you may want to list this as a list and then talk about what she found. There's just too many ends there. So think about reconstructing that sentence and making it two, right? This is what she talked about. She explored this, period. Okay. And then she found this influential figure was driven to improve the lives of her patients, regardless of their social standing. Much stronger statement, right? Much stronger statement. And this comment here is fine. According to the National Institute of Nursing Research 2017, comma, right? Because that is a phrase. So you're setting off that phrase with a comma. Commas are hard. I understand. Just be a little bit, just realize that after a citation, an in-text citation, you don't need a comma for formatting purposes, right? But that comma is fine because you're setting off a phrase. And then you have, even though the INIR, and now I don't know what this is, INIR, right? So we need that, that put directly after the full title of the National Institute of Nursing Research. You should put parentheses INIR and then the year, right? So if you're going to refer to that shortened term for the whole institution later on in your writing. So even though the INIR was established almost a century after Florence Nightingale's time, the goal of finding the best treatment and care for patients is still the commitment, right? Florence Nightingale planned the routes. So this is good. Let's look at your references. Okay, so your reference for the Hagee article is fine, right? And all of your references are in alphabetical order. That's what I look for first. So H, M, and N, right? This is fine. The year, right? Nightingale's environmental theory, great. Nursing Science Quarterly, good. In italics with the comma in between, italicized volume number, issue number is good, right? And your DOI, right? Great. Page numbers, DOI. McDonald, fine. Florence, that's good. The title's good. Evidence-based nursing, great. This is all done. That's all formatted, and that's formatted well. National Institute of Nursing Research, you need parentheses around the year, right? For that, and since you use the whole website, that's fine. Retrieve from, here is your web address, right? Your web link. But for posting purposes, you can leave it activated. For writing purposes, so if you were to write this in a paper or send it as a document to me, for example, in the Pico chart, you would want to deactivate that link. That's all the comments I have for what you sent me. I hope this was helpful, more helpful than sending you just a plain flat email. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me.